Welcome back everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen all the comparisons and reviews that so many people have been doing with the new iPad 9th generation. But let's talk about what we could potentially see with the next generation, that 10th iPad generation, or the iPad 10th generation, whatever they're going to call it. Now, this will be, I guess, the 10-year anniversary, kind of, not really. It'll be like the 10-year iPad that Apple's going to release. And this is going to be a really big deal in my opinion because it is that first iPad, I think, to reach that 10 number. I'm thinking of the iPad Pros, the iPad Airs, the iPad, standard generation iPad minis. This is the first time we're going to see that 10th generation iPad, and because of that, I think this is going to be the year where Apple switches away from that home button, outdated kind of design to a more bezel-less design with the iPad 10th generation. So what I think is going to happen is Apple's probably going to go ahead and slim down the bezels of the iPad 10th generation to make it more in line with the whole entire lineup. I think, Apple keeps the home button here to make it a bigger difference between the cheaper version and the more expensive versions. Even with the Mini and Air lineup in the middle, they know people are going to go for the Mini or Air lineup because of the lack of home button and better features. But now that Apple has kind of made a lot more improvements to their camera lineup of their iPads, you look at the M1 iPad Pros, you look at the iPad Air and the iPad Mini 6, those things have pretty decent camera setups. The iPad 9th generation still has kind of like an outdated camera, and I think with that next generation of iPad, they're probably going to maintain that same type of camera quality. They may add 4K on the back, but I doubt it. But I think that display is the thing they're really going to focus in on. I do think they're going to keep that curved kind of architecture to it. I don't think they're going to do the flat sides yet, but the main thing is I think that display is going to get a little bit less bezeled. I think it's going to be more in line with something like an iPad Air 4, but even at that point, I think that's a little bit too little bezel for this thing. I think they're going to just kind of push it out a little bit. Maybe there's still going to be a little bit of a bezel, but I think it's going to look a lot better than what it looks like now. They're probably going to add some more color options. They may add some more storage options as well, like they did this year, but I think the main thing they're going to focus on is with that display. Now, another big thing they could do is actually add Apple Pencil 2 support. I think Apple Pencil 3 may come out at some point. I'm not too sure. I don't even know what it could bring. But if Apple were to release a new Apple Pencil, we could be seeing that older generation of Apple Pencil also move away. So I'm sure they will have to add some type of, texture to this device so you can charge your Apple Pencil via your iPad still, because if it doesn't have a flat side, I'm not too sure how you can charge it. Maybe they'll add it on the back or something like how they've done on the Samsung Galaxy Tabs. But I do think with this type of iPad, it's going to be a big upgrade, and I think they're going to maintain it at the same price. They could also do something where they could have like an iPad 9th generation and an iPad 10th generation and still sell at the same time, but increase the price of that 10th generation iPad between the iPad Air 4 and that 9th gen iPad. Now, I don't think this is going to happen, but it is something that could possibly be the case, if Apple wants to keep this 9th generation iPad laying around for people who want to have the older Apple Pencil. I guess you could probably do it, but it is one of those things to keep in mind as well. So those are pretty much the things we could potentially see with the next generation iPad. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.